cribbed as they were from old F. Scott Fitzgerald novels, probably had nothing to do with reality. Nevertheless, around the corner or across the country, college was a chance for reinvention. Having spent her high school years dressed as drably as possible in black Levi's and white T-shirts, assiduously avoiding any gesture that could be seen as ostentatious or attention-seeking in any way, Miranda decided to branch out sartorially. New clothes, new life, new Miranda. But the last people she wanted to admit this to were her family. Really? Her father's face lit up. I thought you said freshman orientation is for losers. I did, Miranda nodded, but then I realized it was wrong to be such a snob. Pride went before, ambition follows him. Miranda smiled at her father. It was a game they had played since childhood. He'd quote a play, and she would have to guess which one. Helen, who found Shakespeare impenetrable and had the built-in disadvantage of being 16 months younger, refused to play. Early on, Darius had chosen the easiest, most identifiable quotes. A rose by any other name, to be or not to be, hark, what light from yonder window, etc., but lately they had gotten much harder. A Henry? Miranda guessed, blindly. Which one? The fifth? She had no idea. Darius sighed. The second. Sophia scowled at her husband. Artistic daughter of a Greek restaurant owner in Pittsburgh, secret smoker of cigarettes, and head of membership at a prestigious local art museum, Sophia was resigned to a husband who used his photographic memory to seduce people. It was when he used it on their children that she seethed. More than anyone, she understood its allure. In college, she had begged him to recite long passages from the pastoral comedies as she lay on his naked chest, tracing invisible patterns on his skin as love fireworks exploded in her brain for her husband-to-be, son of an Irish stonemason, lover of poetry, possessor of a head of hair as black and lustrous as an oil slick, and the first man to see her completely naked. Not only could he recite the entire Shakespeare canon from memory, but after only a fleeting glance at the back of a cereal box, he could also tell you the number of riboflavins and percentages of protein based on a 2,000-calorie diet within a portion, as well as the last known location for Katie, a missing moon-faced 12-year-old from Evansville, Indiana. As a young man, his memory had earned him a reputation for brilliance. So when Darius McMartin fell in love with skinny, moody Sophia Theophanides, who sat 4 rows behind him in astronomy for poets, she could hardly believe her luck. But in the intervening 22 years, Sophia had come to view her husband's talent as something else, a cheap party trick, mere mimicry, a thing that could win a Buick on a game show but nothing more. Too late, she realized she had married a regurgitator, not a creator. Must we? She asked her husband. Yeah, Helen seconded the thought. It's a lot of pretentiousness before 9 in the morning. What early tongue so sweet saluteth me? Dad. Okay, honey. Tell us why you need the car. Helen opened her mouth and closed it. Is it a boy? Darius asked. Is it ever anything else? Miranda asked. Why don't you shut it? Helen answered. Why don't you? Miranda said. Forget it, Helen said. I'll take the bus. My needs are always secondary in this family. Whenever the girls fought, a cold front rolled through Sophia's heart. As children, the two had gotten along eerily well. Dolls, books, toys, everything was cheerfully interchangeable, as if Miranda and Helen had created a utopian society free of jealousy or envy. When other parents complained about the violent bickering between their children, Sophia wondered if hers were even normal. At night, after putting them to sleep in separate cribs, she'd go back to check on them an hour later and find Miranda, the older and more mobile, curled up in her sister's bed, their 2 small bellies rising and falling in sync.